Live from KTVN Reno, you're watching 2 News at 5:30.
We'll expect probably now and then from here on for the trees to be beginning to pick up a little bit more and more, and then grasses and then weeds as the season progresses.
The pollen count is expected to be high this year. Isn't that great news? And it is our big story tonight on 2 News at 6:30. And along with spring comes more flowers and more pollen. I'm Landon Miller.
I'm Kristen Remington. Thanks for keeping it here. Dr. Nugent is clearly a busy man this time of year. Things are starting to green up around here, but like you said, more and more people are also sniffling and sneezing this time of year. All right, we have team coverage of spring allergies. Chief Meteorologist Mike Algiers in the Weather Center with a look at the forecast and how the wind could affect things for allergy sufferers.
But we're going to start with meteorologist Angela Schilling, who is live at Mariloma Park with a closer look at the pollen blooming across the area. And Angela, what trees are blooming right now?
Well, one of the trees that are blooming is actually a juniper, and as you'll notice, you don't see any flowers, but it doesn't have to have any flowers actually to cause allergy sufferers problems. So there's a lot of things that are blooming, and when everything starts to turn green, that's a good sign that allergy season has arrived. For some, getting allergy shots is a lifesaver year-round, but typically spring and fall are the worst. It all depends on the weather.
Whenever it's a really moist winter like we've had, the plants, which do what they do, we probably expect a little bigger pollen season.
The wind plays a role too. The windier it is, the easier it is for plants to pollinate and for the pollen to get carried around. Nicole Hilton lives in Truckee. There is still snow on the ground, but she's hoping the allergy shots will help through the summer months when everything does bloom.
This year just started to do the allergy shots, and I'm hoping it makes a huge difference.
Most people first start to develop allergies in their late teens and early 20s. Hilton says she has been suffering for the past 10 years.
I'm hoping that just the day-to-day people aren't asking me, "Oh honey, are you coming down with a cold?" If I could get out of that, that would be great.
The valley usually sees the pollen first, but it's only a matter of time before the Sierra does too. What makes allergy season differ from other parts of the country is how dry it is here. Dr. Nugent says the drier the air, the worse your allergies can be.
Keeping your membranes moist is always helpful, so drinking plenty of fluids, that's always helpful. Plenty of fluids, a good night of sleep, that doesn't hurt anybody. Irrigation, some people will use neti pots or saline rinse to sort of flush those allergens out of the area.
If that does not help, it might be time to see your doctor. And you won't be the only one. Northern Nevada Allergy Clinic gives out about 100 shots a day. And you may have heard the term hay fever with allergies, but ironically, when you have allergies, you're not going to have a fever. So if you do have a fever, more than likely you just have a cold or the flu. Covering the story live, Angela Schilling, 2 News.
Okay, Angela, thank you. Sorry, that was some hard news to process.
That was some hard news. Yeah, you're not a fan of the shots.
Nope.